Prostate problems are very common for men as they get older. It can make their daily lives hard. If you're one of these men who suffers from the pain of an enlarged prostate, then worry no more.
We have good news for you today. We'll show you the best yoga for prostate problems, the top 4 exercises for an enlarged prostate. Adding these yoga exercises to your routine can help you in many ways.
But let's talk about prostate problems for a moment before we get into the yoga poses. The prostate is a small gland in a man's reproductive system that plays a crucial role in sperm production. However, as men age, the prostate can enlarge, which can cause discomfort and make urination difficult. While medical care is essential, yoga poses and exercises can be an effective way to manage the symptoms.
Yoga can help with prostate problems in a lot of ways, such as improving blood flow, reducing inflammation, enhancing relaxation, and strengthening pelvic floor muscles. These benefits can help alleviate urinary symptoms, enhance overall prostate health, and improve the quality of life for individuals with an enlarged prostate. But you should never let it replace medical advice. Before starting a new exercise regimen, you should always talk to a healthcare professional.
Now, let's look at some yoga poses and exercises that can help keep the prostate healthy. 1. Garland pose. First is garland pose. This pose opens the hips and stretches the groin, which improves blood flow and circulation in the pelvic area, and is good for the health of the prostate. It also engages the muscles in the pelvic floor, which can help them get stronger and indirectly help the bladder and prostate work better. To do this, stand with your feet farther apart than your hips and your toes pointing outward. Lower your body into a squat, and try to keep your feet on the ground. To help open your hips, press your arms against the inside of your thighs. Then, take deep breaths and stay in the pose for a few breaths.
2. Cobra pose. Next is cobra pose. Cobra pose opens the chest, stretches the spine, and engages the pelvic area. It improves blood flow, which could help keep the prostate healthy by bringing oxygen and nutrients to the prostate gland. It engages the pelvic floor muscles, which strengthens them and indirectly helps in bladder and prostate function. To do this, lie face down on the floor with your legs extended and your palms placed beneath your shoulders. Keep your elbows close to your body. Press your hands into the floor and slowly lift your chest off the ground, arching your back while keeping your hips and legs on the floor. Look up without straining your neck. Hold the pose for a few breaths, then gently lower your chest back down.
3. Bridge pose. Next is bridge pose. Bridge pose stretches the thighs, hip flexors, and abdomen. By opening up these areas, blood flow and circulation can be improved in the pelvic area, which may be beneficial for the health of the prostate. To do this, lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the mat, about hip width apart. Put your hands down and your arms next to your body. Deeply inhale, and as you let out your breath, press into your feet and lift your hips off the mat to make a bridge shape with your body. Keep your legs in a straight line, engaging your glutes and core muscles. Keep the pose for 30 to 60 seconds while taking deep breaths. Slowly bring your hips back down to the mat and rest. Repeat this pose 2 or 3 times, feeling the stretch in your lower back and legs.
4. Pelvic floor exercises. Last but not least, let's talk about a pelvic floor exercise that can be good for the health of the prostate. In addition to yoga poses, it's important to work on the pelvic floor muscles and make them stronger. This can be done with Kegel exercises or pelvic floor exercises. To do this, find a nice place to sit. Take a deep breath in, and as you let it out, gently tighten the muscles on the floor of your pelvis as if you were trying to stop urine from flowing. Hold this tightness for a few seconds, and then let it go. Do this practice 10 to 15 times, making sure to engage your pelvic floor muscles.
Aside from Kegel exercises, there are other pelvic floor exercises for the pelvic floor muscles that can help keep the prostate healthy. Here are a few of them. 1. Squats. Squats engage the glutes, thighs, and pelvic floor muscles. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and slowly squat down. Keep your chin up and your back straight. As you rise back up, squeeze your glutes and tighten the muscles on the floor of your pelvis. Repeat several times, ensuring proper form and alignment.
2. Lunges. Lunges can be beneficial for prostate health as they engage the muscles in the lower body, promoting better blood circulation and helping to reduce the risk of prostate issues. Stand with your feet together and take a step forward with your right foot, keeping your back straight. Lower your body by bending both knees, making sure your right knee forms a 90-degree angle and your left knee hovers just above the floor. Push off your right foot and return to the starting position. Repeat the same movement with your left foot stepping forward. Continue alternating between legs for a set number of repetitions on each side.
3. Pilates roll-ups. Pilates roll-ups is a core strengthening exercise that involves lying on your back and rolling up to a seated position. Begin by sitting on a mat with your legs extended and your feet flexed. Inhale deeply and, as you exhale, slowly roll your spine down to the mat. Reach forward toward your toes while keeping your core engaged. Inhale at your maximum stretch, then exhale as you roll back down to the mat, maintaining control. Repeat this exercise for 5 to 10 repetitions, gradually increasing the difficulty as you progress.
And that's it. The yoga poses and exercises for prostate problems, which are meant to help relieve the symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Remember, consistency is the key when doing yoga to improve your prostate health. Aim for a regular routine to get the most out of the benefits. Moreover, a healthy lifestyle, a balanced diet, and drinking a lot of water are important for the health of the prostate as a whole.
Start doing these exercises, but if you feel pain or discomfort while doing any of these, please stop and talk to a healthcare expert. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like,